I wanted to talk a little bit about all of the blue materia or support materia. These ones can really up your build quite a bit. Libra, this enables detection of the target's status, what their MP's like, what their HP's like. You already get to see their elemental weakness, but I think they should have reserved this for a Libra ability, but they give that to you anyway. Status Strike, when combined in your entire build, if you have like poison materia or a dark Fira, then the abilities that the dark has will actually be applied to your blade. So that's good. Status Ward will be defense against those. And then the higher that these stars are, it's the more effective they are. So I think 5 stars would be like completely immune, where the lower stars would be a percentage of defense. I find that even having it one time is enough to almost never get it. But I don't know, the percentages there might be tricky. I do find that the Status Strike, when it is maxed out, I'm like, oh wow, I'm applying this a lot more. Elemental Strike, when paired with a materia, adds that element to your blade. So if you have fire and Elemental Strike, your blade now has fire on it. One thing to note on this, in the original Final Fantasy VII game, you paired Elemental Strike, or Elemental in the original game, with a specific materia, and it could only be applied to that materia. This game's a little bit different. It's you equip that materia, and anything else you have equipped. So if you have a fire and an ice on your build, then you have fire and ice. It's not just one. I kind of like that change. It does open it up quite a bit more. Elemental Ward, this is defensive. So if you have fire and Elemental Ward, the fire damage that is applied to you will be reduced, and the amount of stars that you have with these increases their effectiveness. So I think all the way at 5 stars, you're going to absorb that, which is great. These SP Turbo materia. If you have some time and you're really struggling with a specific boss, or you just have SP to burn because you want to be, so powerful, these materia can turn Zack into an unstoppable force. The amount of stars that this materia is improves the efficiency of the SP conversion. So SP Turbo Magic at 1 star, it's going to take a little bit of your SP for every magic spell you cast and turn that into magic power. With this, you can easily deal max damage every single time. So if you're willing to spend a few hours SP grinding or farming and get ridiculous loads of SP, you can just wipe out Minerva instantly. SP Turbo Attack, 5 stars, it's going to amplify your power ridiculously. SP Turbo, this is just general, increases attack impact. Increases physical attack. I guess this is just physical magic and physical magic and physical attack. That's interesting. So SP Barrier is one that's super amazing. So if you're having trouble with Minerva or another boss, a 1-star SP Barrier will take 20% of the damage and will apply that damage to your SP reserves instead of your HP, your hit points. So let's say you have 10 million SP and you have 1-star SP Barrier, 20%, if you got hit like 100 damage, you'd only get hit 80 from your HP and 20 from your SP. So if you're having trouble with Minerva, I would recommend just get tons of SP. It's going to be a long haul because Minerva can do crazy amounts of damage. And then SP Barrier, max that out, and you'll just absorb SP damage instead of HP damage. So that's one fight that it can be applied to, but I find it kind of takes the fun out of the game because you cannot be hurt. One thing to note is 100,000 SP is a lot of SP. So right now I have 12.9 million SP just on right now. Haven't done a ton of SP farming because I don't like this build particularly, but in a fight with Minerva, that would be what, 130 hits max damage if I'm doing that math right. 130 hits is not that much. Like it seems like it's a lot, but those fights can be really long. I will show that at the end of this video here. SP Master, this increases everything across the board. It's just a ridiculous, it's like use SP for magic, use it for defense, use it for magic spells. So let's go ahead and change a healing wave to SP Barrier. It looks like we have max vitality. Our spirit is fairly low, but I'm just showing that it can do defense. So Brigand's Gloves. I don't want Brigand's Gloves. What do I want? Let's do the Zedrich. Yeah, there we go. We got some more attack. We got some more spirit. So we have SP Barrier. This is going to be every single hit from Minerva is 100% going to go into SP damage. So we'll see if my math was right and I can get hit 130 times. All right, skip. Thank you, Minerva.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, so my SP is in the upper left, 130. Let's see what damage this does. Reduced 0, 125, 121. So that's definitely not 130 hits. Is it doing more than 99,000? Or 900? So my max life is 99,999. I have... It looks like it's costing more than the HP would cost. So I don't know what the math is on that. It's not a direct one-to-one. You can see, but I'm not even getting touched HP-wise. Absolutely nothing. So... I think the term is cheese. If you wanted to just, like, not even fight Minerva, you just... I mean, you could just stand here. If you had enough SP, you could basically just do that in your sleep, and I don't even think Minerva's special move could even touch you if you had enough. So you can see I already have 800,000, 8 million left, and it's going fast. So I find it's best to not go this route. But one thing you could do, I mean, maybe you just wanted a single star SP Barrier. You don't have to do a 5-star. Because the less effective, you maybe just want to take the edge off Minerva and absorb 20% of the damage. Yeah. This is pretty crazy. I mean, look at how many millions of SP it's eating that. I think I started with around 12 and now I have 7. Let's see, where's... This is crazy. Yeah. It's nice to see 0, that's fine. Oh, how did I get hurt? Oh, I'm using Costly Punch. My bad. So Costly Punch is not converting... It's not converting to SP damage. It is still healing, stealing from my HP. It's an interesting thing to note. But it is kind of fun to see that I can't even get hurt until SP runs out. Another thing to note that when you run out of SP is you can't spin your DMW anymore, and that is a big downside. But if you're willing to farm, and if you're having a super hard time with Minerva, you just look up a farming video, have a few, and you farm until, and you calculate, okay, Minerva has 4 million, you know, it's gonna take me roughly 30 million SP, maybe even more. And then you just come up here and you just do Costly Punch over and over again. Don't even worry about getting hit. That would be a technique. It could work. I'm surprised that I was able to get hit that much. That's not bad. Am I down to 1 million here? Or is that 14? Yeah, okay, so I'm down to my last million. 500,000. 100,000. Alright, and then once your shield runs out of SP, now I have 3 SP. My DMW, every time it spins, it requires 10 SP to spin. So it won't be able to spin anymore. And it says not enough SP, DMW will not spin, and it just stays there. And you know then, oh no. Oh no. So now you're vulnerable to death. Bye-bye, Zach. But if you die doing a mission and you've used SP, I think it restores you to your previous state. So let's check that out. I mean, I'm not going to save right now, but yeah, my SP is back. So if you do die during the mission, your SP will be restored to you. Pre-mission state. All right, that was all of the materia in the support category.